everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction Watch episode 10 of Bakemonogatari.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 10th episode of Bakemonogatari, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section. Yes, we know we were taking forever on this series, but we're getting to it. Leave a comment down below.
We love hearing from you. And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. Don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
thanks for watching.
So, on this episode of Bakemonogatari, we got the finale of the Nadeko snake arc.
Pretty intense finale there. And yeah, well, a couple really nasty plot twists involved.
So, there was a lot of fan service this episode.
Strangely.
Strange fan service.
A lot of special interest swimsuit fan service. You'll get it if you've seen Lucky Star.
Yes. How should I put it? Okay, so in the beginning of the episode, it picks up where it left off last time. And so Araragi basically goes to see Meimei, and Meimei tells him all about the snake spirit, and basically reveals that it is a spirit that is attacking her because people have grudges against her, and they called on the spirit, or revealing a little too much too soon, I guess, on that. A person has a grudge on her, and they basically called that spirit, but it shouldn't have actually done anything because it's not a spirit that an amateur can call on. However, the problem is that Nadeko tried to dispel the curse, and in doing so, because she messed up when she tried to dispel it, she was actually cursed. Whoopsie.
Well,
Basically, all the snakes that she murdered around the shrine, because it was around the shrine, is the reason why she ended up being cursed.
Yeah.
Probably if she did it anywhere else, it wouldn't.
It'd just be a bunch
anything.
of dead snakes.
Yeah. But then so they find out how to dispel the curse, and so Araragi takes Kambaru and Nadeko back over to the shrine to try to dispel the curse.
Properly this time.
And it seems to work initially.
Well, it does work, but
Technically, it does work. It does actually dispel a snake. The problem is that not only did the girl who used to be Nadeko's friend, who curse her, but also the boy who she turned down cursed her. So
there's two snakes.
yeah, there was two snakes. So the other one starts attacking Nadeko and shoving itself down her throat.
Oh my, that visual.
Way to go, Shaft. Way to go.
You put basically tentacle hentai on public television.
Yeah.
Sly bastards.
No. But, so Araragi grabs the snake and pulls it off of Nadeko.
Which is no easy task.
Badass.
The only reason why he's able to do it is because he's part vampire.
That's probably the reason he's able to see it in the first place.
And he was.
He can't.
He can't see
actually
it. Like, we can see it just because they're attempting to make it visual for us.
All right, fair enough. I thought you could see like a glimpse of maybe part of it, but
No, he can't see it at all. The only reason why he was able to grab it is because he can see where the scales are on her body.
Just go for there.
But yeah, so it attacks him, it bites his arm and then breaks his arm, and then bites his leg and breaks his leg. And then
That snake spear has some strong jaws.
yeah.
I threw a flashlight that Araragi was carrying.
And so as it's coming back around to attack him and he's like about to pass out from the venom, Kambaru tackles him and the snake goes over their heads basically. And then she tells him, you know, snakes are basically cowards. They're not going to attack something unless it puts up a threat.
And that is true in real life.
Absolutely true. But so they decide that since they're not powerful enough to actually take it on, they just let it go away. And in doing so, it will go attack the person who set the curse.
But
which in this case is the boy that Nadeko turned down. But at least it's not going to kill Nadeko, right?
It's not going to kill any of them. It's not going to kill Nadeko. They achieve what they set out to do.
It's someone else's problem.
NPCs aren't that important anyway.
Exactly.
I can definitely see Aragi, his personal desire to save everybody.
I think what would probably be best is kind of regrouping, going back to Mei, telling him what happened, and then seeing if they can somehow help the boy, which is honestly probably what should happen in that situation.
It does, well, based on the episode preview, it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it might have happened off screen.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It doesn't necessarily have to show it.
No, true. It doesn't have
But
to be
honestly, yeah, given Aragi's personality, that's probably what he would do.
If only because it bothers him so much.
It would definitely bother me.
Yeah. It's actually nice to see, though. Normally in anime, you have sort of idealistic heroes who want to try and save everyone, and just through sheer grit, determination, they end up doing it. But it's nice to see that sometimes, no matter what you do, sometimes it doesn't work out exactly as you planned, but it still turns out well. It seems a bit more true to life than the sort of like all-around happy endings you're kind of used to in fiction.
And personal experience with snakes. And a lot of research that I've done with snakes. It really is quite the task of basically ripping a snake's neck off of somebody else. Snake, especially one that's like that big.
Yeah, this one has the properties of both venomous snakes and constrictors.
Yeah.
Because very large bodies, but dang, it's fangs and jaws though. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, if you look, the fangs were probably like that in his arm.
Yeah, like friggin' like 50 cal bulls.
So its head had to have been about that.
Probably
wide.
like this.
Yeah.
At the eyes.
Oh, that's scary.
Right.
Imagine a fast and venomous anaconda.
Really?
Damn. I mean, that's just.
Sorry, neighbor making noise.
Well.
Hopefully that doesn't make it in the...
Yeah. Well, they'll probably be able to hear a little bit, but fortunately we were talking.
Yep. I also want to mention that a snake's jaws, I don't think are that powerful.
No, I mean, obviously they're going to be more powerful because it's a spirit or aberration.
Yeah.
But
A real snake, the only power in its jaws is the ability to open its jaws to a massive size and being able to basically oscillate the jaw around to be able to get an entire
they
thing.
do actually have some decent amount of bite force, because a lot of snakes they bite and hold on.
Yeah, you got to pin down prey.
And pin down the prey while the prey is trying to escape. So they do have a decent amount of bite force. I wouldn't know, like, unless I actually looked it up. But
Not enough to crush, like, say something important on a rodent or whatever they eat.
Yeah, but let's take a nice anaconda, because that's about the same size as this.
yeah.
It's good snake about that big. The bite isn't what's going to break bones. It's not the bite that breaks anything.
Yeah, but it has to be able. The reason why those bite is to hold it in place until it can constrict.
Yep.
And then it can also kind of go for the jugular or something, and just or go for the windpipe.
It's kind of like an alligator. Once the mouth shuts, it doesn't open.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's not necessarily...
The opening force is not very good, but the closing force is.
Also, though, I gotta mention, tiny mouth when closed, humongous when open. They're anime characters already.
Yeah.
They just don't have the big like,
Oh,
watery
God.
eyes.
Oh, whoever's
welcome
whoever's editing this episode should totally insert the picture of the boa constrictor with the Sundara, the anime eyes and Sundara. Yeah. It's just what I thought of right there.
Heavy-chan. There we go. Otaku Saga's new mascot.
No. But you know the meme of people adding anime eyes and
Yeah, I know.
stuff to animals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Creepy.
so bottom line is they ended up saving Nanako. I would say add one to the harem, but let's face it, she was already there.
She was already there.
She's
a harem
She's
OG.
liked him since he was in the 6th grade.
She's card holder number 1 then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. I think she even beats out his sisters.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's debatable. Kind of in the same range, probably. But
It's
let's
really
face it,
one of those that,
she
like-
was definitely there before any of the girls that we've met.
Yeah.
It's really one of those that like slid under the radar and just kind of passed by for a while.
Well, unless you're a viewer. It was kind of painfully obvious, I'm afraid, from our perspective.
It's okay, she'll be back. Anyway,
Next week.
so next week we get the
More Hanakawa.
yes.
this-
What's her first name?
Subasa?
Yeah, so yeah, it's the Tsubasa cat arc. Again, sort of.
Technically, or chronologically again,
Chronologically again.
but for us the first time,
Yes.
right? All right,
Yep.
there we go.
Anyway,
I remembered something.
so let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Renzo.
See you next time.